flute players, let's talk about how to safely and carefully open up your flute cases. You shouldn't have done this yet, so hopefully you're going to do it the right way by listening to me first. Alright, so cases are the safest when they are placed on the ground. Alright, I know the flute case is nice and small, it might fit in your lap, or it might be a little easier for you to reach if you put it on something higher like a bed, a table, or a chair, but they are safest on the ground. This way, if something happens when you're reaching for parts, it's close to the ground. If something were to happen to fall or roll, it's not rolling very far because it's only about, what, an inch or two off the ground. If you were to open your case on your lap, sometimes when you open up that lid, it becomes a little top heavy, and the case and therefore your flute can slide off your lap, and then it's falling like a foot or two onto the ground, which can cause some dents or damage to your instrument. So again, whenever you open up your case, keep it on the ground, okay? Now, the next thing we need to make sure you know is that you also need to open up your case right side up. There is a top and there is a bottom to your flute case, okay? And if you open it up upside down, again, things can come spilling and rolling out and could cause damage, all right? So, the way you know your instrument is right side up is if you can see here on mine, this is a Yamaha flute, okay? You see this nice little silver label and it says Yamaha, okay? So usually the lids of our cases hold the name of the maker of the flute, okay? If you're not sure, it's gotten rubbed off, you can't tell, okay? Another way to tell is that the bottom of the case is a little bit deeper than the lid of the case. And this is because the pieces of the flute are resting in the bottom, okay? So again, it's just in case something has rubbed off or you can't tell, the bottom of the case is slightly deeper than the lid, all right? So with your case flat on the floor and right side up, the way you open is you just have two little latches, okay? You pop up the bottom tab with your fingers. Now this does have some extra safety. If you just try to open it only doing that, the lid won't open, okay? So you actually have to first, before you lift the lid, take off those little hoops from the tabs, all right? And then when you lift that lid, the angels will sing because there is your flute, okay? Don't take anything out just yet, but you might just want to take note of where the pieces of your flute are. The case is like a puzzle. If you were to take something out and put it back in incorrectly, meaning the wrong way around or upside down, your case is designed to not shut all the way. And that's a good indicator, like if the lid doesn't close, that something is in incorrectly. Don't start shoving on it like it's, your suitcase you're trying to get an extra outfit in, okay? Open the lid back up and you need to make sure that everything is arranged correctly, okay? So, in order to close up our case, we close the lid, and first, remember, we have to put those hoops back on top, and then you can push those little latches down. Always double check that your latches are closed before you go to pick up your flute, or again, things will start rolling and